Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our Troy Volleyball broadcast. My name is Ritisha Thacker, and I have with me
Cameron Hecker.
and Austin. And right now, we're going to be announcing the starting lineup for tonight's game. We have we have as our seniors tonight. We have Grace Seasman, Kirsten, Kaylee Beechler, Riley Yo, Caitlin Nickel, Milo Domingo, and Crystal Small. Hey Cameron, are you excited for the game tonight?
I am really excited for this game. This one's going to be really exciting.
This one's going to be a good one. Last time they played Sunny Hills, they went to 5 sets and made an epic comeback after losing the first 2 sets and then ended up taking the whole game.
I was there. It was quite the sight to behold.
It was amazing. We have number 10, Grace Seasman. And now for our starting lineup. We have defensive specialist, senior Riley Yo. We have libero, number 15, Andy Rodell. Now we have Milo Domingo, who's a senior, and she's a setter. Now we have Kaylee Beechler, who's a senior and an outside hitter. Now we have junior number 1, Omaima Abdallah, as middle, and senior Crystal Small as the other middle. Now we have senior number 2, Caitlin Mickle. Head coach Megan and assistant coach Andy Lopez. Get ready for this amazing game.
Let's go, Troy Warriors. All right, Cameron, how are you doing today?
I'm doing actually very excellent today. How
That's
are you?
very nice. I'm doing well. We got a Troy game today versus Sunny Hills High School. You think we're gonna get victorious in this one?
I think
we're gonna win.
I think it's gonna be a great game, and I think we are gonna win.
Last game was very close, going to 5. A nail biter at the end, but the Warriors came out successful. What an excellent game. Hoping to come back even stronger this time and get some more points. It's going to be very, very exciting for both teams.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Let's get it going here. Looks like Sunny Hills and Troy are both bringing a lot of energy. Number 5 to serve. Looks like Troy's going to have the ball first. Lots of energy already in the court. A large turnout from the Troy Warriors. Very large student section today. Very loud.
And number 15 subbed in for number 11.
Our libero, Andy Rodell. Looks like we're about to get started here. The student section remains very loud. What a lively environment before the game gets to go.
And starting serve, number 5, Kaylee.
What a great serve. A little bit of a shank. Good swing by Sunny Hills. Troy returns it with a back row hit from number 5, picked up by the Sunny Hills back row defense.
In the middle hit.
Tipped just off of number 8. Troy looks to make some corrections here for the second point. Sunny Hills takes the first. Number 12, Libero on Sunny Hills goes to serve.
Out.
Goes the ball out. Point for Troy. Tied 1-1. We got a substitution for the middles. Number 11.
And number 15,
number
Andy
1.
Rodil, serving the ball now.
Let's see what we can do here.
Good
High
serve.
float serve. Looks like Sunny Hills can't handle it. Point for Troy. Excellent serve from Libero, number 15.
15 up to serve again.
Yeah, Troy!
Good serve. Middle hit.
Close block by Troy, but unfortunately Sunny manages to penetrate the defense. Point for Sunny, 2-2.
That was a good hit by number 6.
Number 16 from Sunny going to serve.
Float
Easy
serve to
pickup.
number 3.
Big
Caitlin Nickel
swing.
with the hit.
Massive swing from number 2,
Great hit.
Caitlin Nickel. Lots of energy in the student section. Number 16 subbing in. Looks like there may be a miscommunication. Oh, never mind. Number 16 subs in for number 3.
And our setter, Milo Domingo, up to serve.
Nice float serve to the deep corner, picked up by Sunny Hills. Free ball.
Opposite.
Big swing. Big swing by number
Good swing.
16. The energy is insane here. The student section is going mad.
Number 8, Milo Domingo with the serve once again.
The score is 4-2. Troy up. Very tough float serve.
Opposite.
Great read by our libero.
Good hit.
And a great swing as well. And the ball goes out. Point for Troy. Troy leads 5-2.
It was a good attempt, but barely out.
Number 8 goes to serve again.
Let's see if Sunny can do anything about this great float serve.
A very good float serve. That's insane.
Once again, a great serve.
A
Libero.
great serve. Free ball. Can't handle it, unfortunately.
Good effort.
Troy looking to recover here. Looks like we got a middle subbing in for Sunny Hills. Number 23. Or outside. Sunny serves. Unable to pick it up. Point for Sunny.
That was quite a good serve on Sunny's end.
Troy still leads 5-4.
We're going to see if Troy can add any changes to this one. See if they can pick up the float serve.
Good serve by Sunny, but an even better pass. Nice recovery. Close save, close save. Troy still unable to handle the serves. The game is tied 5-5. Both crowds losing their mind right now. Excellent float serve. Miscommunication on Troy's end. Looks like it's going to be an ace from Sunny Hills. Troy regrouping. Looks like number 15 communicating with the defense. We got another serve here. Really aggressive serve. No match for our
Caitlin
libero,
Nickel with the
though.
hit.
Nice placement. Close. Troy takes the points and ties the game 6-6.
Number 2, Caitlin Mickle, our outside hitter, coming up to serve here.
Aggressive float serve. Doesn't get the lucky turnover on the tape.
Barely short.
Point for Sunny.
It was a good try for sure.
We got a substitution. Number 17, Alicia for Caitlin. All right, I got you.
Number 11,
What an
Crystal with the
excellent
hit.
What an excellent hit from the middle.
That was good
Everyone
connection
going
with the middle and the setter.
Everyone's going insane. Number 1 subs in as a middle. We got our other middle serving back here. Sunny's energy is dying down a little bit. Absolutely no match for Troy's energy right now.
Number 11, Crystal Small to serve. Great. Barely out.
Really close. That was really close.
It was a great serve attempt.
Great attempt, great attempt. Rivera comes back in. Watch the energy on the court from the Warriors.
A lot of communication as well.
We got number 4 from Sunny Hills up to serve. Aggressive serve picked up perfectly by the libero.
Kaylee with the hit.
Kaylee hits line.
Good read,
that's
good
too easy
read.
for us. Great hit.
Great hit
Great
by
hit.
Kaylee.
Point for Troy.
That was a great line shot.
Great execution by Troy's offense.
Number 3, Riley coming with the serve. Let's see what she can bring.
What a nice serve. What a good pickup by Sunny's libero. Scrappy plays from Troy. Back row hit.
Close.
Close. Looks like it was going to go into the net.
Number 18 with the block.
Troy's regrouping here. Staying positive.
Number 23 subs out for Sunny, and number 7 is coming to serve.
Troy looking to gain the lead once again. Troy down 8-9. Easy pickup from Troy.
Kaylee with the hit.
Wide open. Very close hit. Good serve tipped by the middle. Picked up by Sunny.
Free ball.
Free ball hits the tape. What a lucky turn of events for Troy. And Troy ties up the game 9-9.
Number 5, Kaylee with the serve.
Number 2 subs back in as outside.
I'm sure this is going to be a great serve.
Oh yeah. Tough set. Looks like that ball was barely in.
It was a good hit on Sunny's end.
Looks like Sunny, the crowd that Sunny has brought is bringing incredible energy to fight back against Troy's student section here.
Number 12, the libero on Sunny for the serve.
Deep serve.
Out.
Ball out. Troy ties up the game. Unable to take the lead.
Number 11, Crystal subbing in for number 1, Omaima.
We got our libero, Andy, here to serve. Great serve. Is this going to be enough to get Troy the
Sunny
lead?
with the free ball over, too easy.
Good pickup. Very strong hit.
Great hit.
And that ball is out. Point for Troy. Troy takes the lead, 11-10. Andy goes to serve once again.
Sunny seems to be making some changes.
Well, it looks like there's called. It looks like the ref are calling a net on Troy.
Not too sure who that was on.
Looks like they're talking about it. A little bit of confusion here.
Sunny seems to be doing a lot of talking on their end. Trying to see if they can stop number 2, Caitlin Mickle.
Point goes to Sunny. Sunny takes the lead at 11-10. Big serve, easy pickup though. Big hit right here. Oh my.
That was a banger hit by Caitlin Mickle, number 2.
How did she do that?
That was a great angle shot.
That looked insane from our angle. Oh my gosh, look at that right there.
Great hit.
What placement.
Not a lot you can do about that one.
Incredible hit. Here's our setter, back row now. Going to serve, number 8. Deep. Picked up by Sunny.
Number 6 with the hit.
Looks like they got the lucky bounce off of that block. Perfectly placed inside the court. To get Sunny the point here to maintain the lead at 12-11. Defense looking very strong right here.
Out.
And that ball is out.
Strong serve from number 6, but barely out.
Incredibly close game we got here. It is once again tied at 12-12.
Number 2, Caitlin Mickle with the serve. Great serve.
Great serve.
23.
Oh, that's way out. Troy takes the lead, 13-12.
Caitlin Mickle up to serve once again.
Always an aggressive serve. Very low. Picked up by Sunny.
Nice pickup.
Set by the libero.
Kaylee with the hit.
Free ball. Picked up by the outside front row. Set to the opposite. Back row goes to hit. Puts it right into the net. Troy gets another point.
I like the attempt though. Really aggressive.
It's a good attempt. Very aggressive game. Neither teams are holding back at all. They both really want this win right now.
Caitlin with the serve. Great serve.
Aggressive serve once again. Easy pickup by our libero.
Outside Kaylee.
Way sneaky it between the blocks.
That was a great attempt.
Good placement, good placement.
And it was successful.
Troy takes a 3-point lead. Loud chants from Troy's student section here.
What a hit.
Short serve. Picked up by Sunny.
Number 23 with the hit. Easy pickup for a Troy.
Easy pickup. Oh,
The back row attack.
oh my.
Great hit.
What?
That was an amazing hit.
That was insane. That was insane. What a set from the outside to the back row.
It seems Sunny has called a timeout.
What a very necessary timeout by Sunny Hills. Looks like our first few points here, our first 28 points. What do you think, Cameron? How do you think this is going to go? How do you think we're playing?
I think that we're playing really aggressive, which I really enjoy. I
Yeah.
like seeing the hard hits,
Absolutely.
and I love seeing just if any team can get a really good hit up and just seeing what they can do off of that.
Absolutely. I always love seeing the energy from the student section. Looks like we have some ASB members here to get everybody nice and loud. Sunny just does not compare. They just do not compare. Let's hope to see some continued aggression from Troy here.
Absolutely.
Timeout over.
Number 2, Caitlin Mickle, back to serve once again. She's been going on a serving run.
Always an aggressive serve from number 2. Sunny looking to decrease that lead. They run a slide.
The slide
It
was
works.
successful.
What a great play orchestrated by Sunny Hills.
And number 11, Crystal with the serve.
Aggressive serve here from the middle.
Good serve,
Very
good
nice
pickup.
serve. Good pickup by Sunny. Aggressive swing. What an amazing pickup by Troy. Nice hustle, but Sonny takes the point there.
Number 23, always an aggressive hitter. Love to see that.
Number 4 from Sonny goes to serve.
Serving from the right side.
Lots of communication on the court from Sonny Hills here. Great serve by Sonny. A free ball from Troy. They run a slide again. Almost blocked by the middle, picked up again. Blocked again by Sonny, but picked up once again by our libero. A tip from the outside. They set the back row. Outside goes to hit again. Hits line, pick up by Sonny. What a great
Outside
rally we
hit.
got here. Tip. Picked up. What a great serve. What a great exchange of plays from both Sonny and Troy. It's a very, very close game here. Troy leads 18-14.
Number 3, Riley, coming with the serve. Good aggressive serve. Good pickup by Sonny. Strong hit by number 23.
Set the outside, big swing, picked up by Sonny once again. Back row hit, aggressive swing. Not in the courts. Troy takes the points. Neither team's backing down aggressively playing the game here. Deep serve, looks to be out. Sonny takes the point. 19-15, Troy leads.
Seems Sonny has a substitution for 23 for 7.
Substitution goes to serve here, number 7. Very short serve. Nice pickup by the libero. What a great save. What an amazing save by number 17, Alicia. Back row hit from Sonny, goes deep. Picked up.
Kaylee with the hit. Blocked.
Blocked by Sonny. Free ball deep, and it gets the point. Number 8, Mila takes the point.
And we have a substitution for 17 Alicia for number 2 Caitlin.
Great plays by both teams. Timeout called. What does it look like, Cameron? What do you think? Good plays here?
I think that we've seen some great plays. Troy's got some good ones. Sonny has them as well. Sonny
Absolutely.
has very aggressive hits, and I really like seeing that.
Sonny is not backing down here. They continue to keep that aggression even while down 5 points. Some great plays by both teams. Good pickups, good hits.
So much energy in the student section of Troy. Sonny's got some energy as well.
Definitely. Looks like Sonny has some cheerleaders over there as well in the student section. Timeout over. Both teams return to the courts. Number 2 comes in for number 17.
Number 5, Kaylee, looking to get an ace maybe.
Return to play here. Coach Megan from Troy bringing the energy as well. Nice pass from Sonny.
Tip by the
Tipped,
middle.
Picked up.
Kaylee with the
Big
hit.
swing. Picked up by Sonny. Good placement from the libero. Back row hit. Good spot. Sonny's unable to contain that energy. Good hit by Kayla. Okay.
Kaylee with the hit.
Big swing by
Great
number 2.
line hit.
Sonny did not even get a hand on that one. Number 5, Kaylee goes back to serve.
I wonder if Sonny are going to have any changes to that one.
Deep serve. Good pickup by Sonny. They run a slide again.
Blocked
Blocked
by
by the
Troy.
middle. Scrappy plays from Sunny Hills.
Riley with the free ball over.
Outside goes to hit. Blocked. Blocked by Mila. Landed in the court. Sunny takes the point. Unable to return the ball over to the other side.
And Sunny's libero, number 12, coming up to serve. Let's see if she can do anything with this one.
Communication from the setter. Sunny serves the ball into the net. Troy takes the point. Close game. Looks like Troy is taking the lead here, leading by 7 points. Sunny might be slipping for this set.
Troy's libero, number 15, Andy, going with the serve.
They're going to close the game here. A little bit tight to the net.
Middle with the hit.
Very close. Almost in the court, but unfortunately.
Good communication by Troy, letting that one go out.
One more point from Troy to secure the set here.
Good aggressive serve.
Picked up by Sunny.
Outside hit.
Big swing from Sunny's outside.
Caitlin with the hit.
Kicked by number 2, Caitlin, to take the set.
That was an aggressive set where no one was backing down.
Our new announcers, Ratisha from Troy Omnia, and our special guest, Tony, coach of JV Troy Volleyball.
And we are back in the second set of the match. So starting off for this set, we have Omaima Abdallah as middle, We have Crystal Small as back row middle. We have Caitlin Mickle as the outside. Riley Yo as back row right side. Kaylee Beachler as back row outside. And we're going to have Andy Rodell coming in for Crystal Small. And we have Mila Domingo as the setter. Testing. 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 So we have a special guest with us tonight. We have Coach Tony, who is the JV coach for the girls volleyball. Hi, Coach Tony.
Hey, Ratisha, thanks for having me.
Of course. What are your thoughts so far on tonight's game?
Troy Warriors are playing a great game. We started off slow, a little bit sloppy, and the Sunny Hills definitely capitalized on that. But I think we're finding our rhythm, and I think that once we got established on the defensive end, the offense really started to connect. Let's see if Sunny Hills can make some adjustments and pick up those outside hitters and really find their footing back in this second set.
We have a packed crowd tonight. The stands are literally shaking. We have Caitlin Mickle with the kill to start off the second set. She didn't even wait for 1 point. She just started it right off.
Yeah, they're really capitalizing on that inside set. They're not even pushing her out to the outside anymore. They're recognizing the block can't get out. It's a little too slow. We'll see if Sunny Hills can make that adjustment.
We have Andy Rodell with the serve. Sunny Hills outside, hits it to Andy, who picks it up with her hands. Straight to Caitlin with a kill down the line.
Great. And Troy's doing a really good job of switching it up. Coach Megan's recognizing that defense is moving over. She's trying to keep them on their toes. Great job, Coach.
And junior Andy is back with the serve. Ooh, just a little bit short. She's got it right here, though. She's going to make it up. And on Sunny's side, we have a substitution being made. Sunny serves the ball over. Mila sets it to Caitlin with another kill across the court.
Down in that deep corner. And again, Coach Megan recognizing that the last 3 attacks that we sent over went down the line ball. Really sending it over to that deep corner, making sure that they do not have any clue where we're coming from.
So Coach Tony, how long have you known Coach Megan for?
Coach Megan and I have known each other since 2015. We met each other, I actually met her husband first and got introduced to Megan as a result of that.
And Coach Megan and her husband run a volleyball club, Pro Play Volleyball Club here in Fullerton. And we have Milo Domingo on the end line serving.
Ooh, great tool off those high hands. You see Caitlin Mickle really struggling to press over the net. Hitter took advantage of that, really got her on that high inside hand, making sure that it bounces off onto that sideline, capitalizing on that point.
And Sunny is back in possession of the ball with the serve. The ball goes over and Andy Rodell picks it up. Mila sets it to Caitlin Mickle on the right side this time.
Great chase down by that defensive specialist.
Caitlin is on the outside again with another swing and a kill.
And how do you stop that, Ratisha? When you got a big hitter coming up with no block, there's really nothing you can do except hope that you're standing right underneath that attack.
Being on the other side of that must be terrifying. Unfortunately, Caitlin serves the ball into the net. And we have Alicia Lee coming in for Caitlin in the back row. If you look at the court right now, we have, let's say, 4 seniors. So 4 out of the 6 players on the court right now are seniors, which is going to be a hard loss for the team. But we just have to enjoy this year and see what they go on to do. Andy Rodell with the great up. Crystal Small with the great kill in the corner of the court.
Barely finds that deep corner.
Now we have Crystal on the end line. Crystal's serves are super close to the net, super flat and fast. Ooh, unfortunately a little bit too close to the net once again.
Yeah, sometimes you got to take those risks, and sometimes they work out for you, sometimes they don't.
We have another substitution being made on Sunny's side.
Looks like it's a substitution for the middle.
Kaylee Beachler picks up the ball. It goes off of the net. Unfortunately, we're not able to get it up.
Mila Domingo with the second contact, trying to play that first one up off the net, ricocheted, and played it a second time.
Those ones are hard to get, especially if the net is not tight enough. It's almost impossible. Ooh, Omaima with an amazing kill from the middle.
Yeah, and it really started with that pass there. Alicia Lee showed a great angle getting that ball to target, allowing Mila to set that nice high set for Omaima and getting that hard angle ball and kill into that area 1-2 seam.
And we have Riley Yo on the end line. Riley aces the ball with some miscommunication on Sunny's side. Another missed serve on Troy's side.
Yeah, Troy really can't keep affording to do this. When you're trading off 1 point for 1 point, you clearly can't get a solid lead. And in a game that requires you to win by 2, you got to find those moments where you can pull away and take a solid lead and make sure you stay ahead.
Andy picks up the serve. Mila sets Omaima. Again, into the net. The Sunny Hills Lancers are starting to catch up here, so we really need to get this side out on this point right here. Great up by Riley Yo. Alicia sends it a little bit out on the deep corner. A great serve by Sunny's side. Unfortunately, Andy shanks it.
Yeah, you can see by the trajectory of the ball that she's got a nice flotation spin on it. Unfortunately, our libero can't quite get her hands on it, causing that error.
Andy makes it up with the great pass. Straight to Kaylee Beachler with a great kill down the line. Kaylee is one of those hitters who really knows where to place the ball.
She really does. She recognizes that while she may not hit as strongly as Caitlin, she understands where her powers lie, and it's understanding the game of volleyball.
Caitlin with the roll shot into the block. Sunny Hills gets that point. The refs called it a no touch.
I don't know about you, Ratisha, but it looked like it came off the block for me.
I'm pretty sure it did, but I mean, can't argue with the refs, so.
Yeah, our top ref, David, is very experienced, so I definitely trust his judgment, but sometimes my eyes deceive me.
That's why it's really important that we have good people reffing on our side on the lines and doing score and book.
Absolutely. Ooh.
Caitlin Mickle with the kill off of the block.
Great touch by Olivia in the middle for Sunny Hills. Unfortunately, she was drifting to her right, forcing that ball over and dragging it out of bounds for her team. Had she just got stopped, I think she would have gotten that nice solid block on our side of the net.
Olivia did get a couple blocks earlier on in the game. I saw those. Great serve by Andy. Caitlin Mickle with the block on the right side.
On an overpass play. Those are tough.
And Andy is still on the end line. Andy's got a good serving rally going right now.
Great swing down the line by that player. She really hit him with that turn away, showing the hard angle shot, forcing our block to move to their left, really getting that crossbody swing down the line, capitalizing with no defense there.
Riley Yo picks up the serve.
Out of system ball.
Caitlin Mickle swings a little bit too far to the angle. Another serve comes over. Caitlin Mickle set again, this time with an amazing kill. And now we have Mila Domingo on the end line. Mila has a great float serve. Again, into the net.
And unfortunately goes into the net. It's okay, she'll make up for it on the next one.
Mila has the highest number of assists on this team. Good
Nice.
up by Caitlin Mickle with her hands.
Ooh, and gets that lucky trickle in that deep corner. Doesn't quite connect with it, but sometimes if you aim for those deep corners, you hope that it trickles in, and that just happened to pan out for her this time around.
And now we have Caitlin Mickle on the serve.
Great pass to target.
Great up by Caitlin with her hands.
Great dig by that middle back right there.
Another great up by Caitlin. Ooh. Mila goes to dump it, unfortunately, into the net. We have Alicia Lee coming in back row for Caitlin Mickle. Troy on the receiving end again. Alicia with another great up with her hands. Janae with the tip to the donut. Janae and Crystal with a great block. The free ball is sent over by Sunny, picked up by Andy. Mila sets it to Kaylee, who hits it out.
Sunny Hills is doing a great job of focusing that right back passer, forcing the ball to come over that setter's shoulder, making it really difficult to push the ball to the outside. You can see there they struggle to capitalize on it, forcing the error from our hitter and forcing Coach Megan to call another timeout.
I think Troy just needs to pick up our consistency right now and just keep doing what we can.
Definitely. We got to work on minimizing those errors. A lot of unforced errors, things that are very simple and easily can be fixed by the offense. And I think the way we do that is by simplifying the game a little bit more, slowing it down with a nice high pass, high set, and allowing the hitters to do their thing. Once you build that consistency, you pick that tempo back up and pull away with the offense.
And we see our players coming back out to the court. Troy is on the receiving end of the serve right now.
Let's see if Sunny Hills focuses that right back passer, which would be Alicia Lee. Oh, and hit goes for the seam ball.
Free ball sent over by Crystal Small.
Running the slide. Ooh, a little too far.
Great call by our back row players. You have to be really aware of your court, where you are on the court, in case the ball just lands a little bit in. You have to make sure you follow it all the way out too. Another missed serve on Troy's side.
Troy's going to struggle to win this set if they can't keep their serves consistent. Serving is where where the magic all starts. If you can't keep a ball in play, it doesn't matter how well you're doing on the court, because ultimately you won't get enough runs if you keep missing on the serving end.
We have number 3 on Sunny's side serving. It goes out. I think when we miss a serve and they miss a serve, it cancels out basically. Now we have Riley Yo coming in for Janae in the back row. Riley with the great serve. Andy with the nice up. Kaylee sends over a tip.
Ball's out of control. Ooh, ball manages to land on that sideline.
Some of these ones are tough to pick up, especially like when they're close to the outside of the court.
Definitely, and it goes back to your point about court awareness, Ratisha. Players really got to understand where they are and where the ball is. They understand how to move.
Omaima sends over a tip picked up by Sunny.
And that pipe ball goes just a little bit too deep along that right back side of the court.
And now we have Kaylee Beachler back on the end line. Kaylee's one of the more consistent players I've seen, and she has over 160 kills just this season so far.
Ooh, great dime by Riley Yo. And unfortunately, another unforced error by Caitlin Mickle.
Number 17 on Sunny side is back on the end line now. Great up by Kaylee. Umaima goes for the kill, blocked by Sunny, picked up though. Caitlin hits the ball and it trickles right over the net. And now we have Andy on the end line. That play really showed how important covering is when you get blocked.
Oh, and the ceiling gets involved in that play.
Nice tip by Crystal.
Oh, and again with that cut shot back across the body, down that line ball. It's going to be hard for our Troy Warriors to recognize that ball, so we really got to depend on that block to come up, take away that angle, and force her to go cross court.
Riley Yo with the good up on Troy's side. Caitlin tips it with her left hand. Ooh, and Sutter dumps the donut, the middle of the court. Unfortunately, no one is there to be ready for that.
Yeah, and I think Sunny Hills is recognizing that we're playing really deep in the perimeter right now, forcing that donut spot in the center of the court to be open.
Now we have Katie Beachler with a pipe hit. Sunny sets their middle, who gets a kill off of Katie's hands. Coach Megan calls another timeout on Troy's end. So Coach Tony, what's your favorite part about being a coach?
My favorite part about being a coach? I think it's getting to be a part of the journey for a lot of these young athletes. Really trying to help them recognize the faults that we as young athletes did and help them maximize how they can improve, both not just as an athlete, but as a young adult moving into this crazy world.
Yes. How long have you been coaching for?
Oh, goodness. I believe my first year coaching was in 2010. Took some time in between, but I think all in total I've coached for about 7 years, 6 of which have been in high school and the other 7 having been club.
Oh, nice. Do you prefer high school or club coaching?
You know, they both have their ups and downs. I like the high school component for some reasons. It is just a lot more time intensive.
And we are back on the court now. Sunny is on the serving side. The serve goes out.
Oh, and Ratisha, that's what we call a coach's point.
Yes.
Whenever a team starts getting away, we call a timeout in an effort to stop the game and slow down the player, typically resulting in an error. We could see if you looked at the coaches on the other side, they threw some knuckles because they understood that was a coach's point.
Milo with the great serve over the net, and it's an ace.
Yeah, Coach Megan is has her specialty in hitting those seam balls. You recognize a passing end at Sunny Hills. They bumped into each other, causing that error.
And that's really where you have to have the experience as a coach, knowing where the server needs to have the ball. Caitlin with the kill on the overpass. And this time it's Sunny Hill's coach that calls a timeout as Troy is catching up.
Yeah, in volleyball, it's all about momentum. And I think Coach Amanda from the Sunny Hills side recognizes that if Troy starts building their momentum here, they're not going to be able to stop them taking the second set. And it's super crucial that Sunny Hills steals this set if they want to make sure they have a fighting chance of winning this game.
Definitely.
Letitia, what do you think about this crowd right now?
It's crazy. I mean, not only on Troy's side, there's also people coming out to support Sunny, even though it's an away game. But in Troy's side, we have the whole volleyball program, and we also have a lot of people from ASB and multiple other sports supporting. Honestly, it just brings up the whole momentum of the whole game, and it just makes everyone so much more excited. Especially since our varsity team has gone undefeated in league so far.
And let's see if they can keep that streak going.
Now we have Mila on the end line. Mila serves it over, picked up by Sunny. A great block by Caitlin Mickle and Crystal Small.
And unfortunately, that move into the center of the court forced that hitter into the block. There was no way out there unless she tipped.
And we have the Troy mascot out here tonight. And Mila with another great serve to the corner of the court.
Substitution in play. Looks like Coach Amanda's either got really trying to change up that system, but to me it looks like she's trying to slow the game down, trying to force an error from this server here. Let's see if she is able to capitalize on it.
Troy's varsity team has had some amazing comebacks this season. The other game versus Sunny and the game versus Fullerton, those were amazing. Another great block by Crystal Small and Janae. Crystal, she just flies, man. She gets up so high.
Ritisha, I don't know if you knew this, but most of these girls work part-time jobs as roofers.
What?
Because they're getting blocks all day.
Oh. Another amazing ace from Mila Domingo.
And she really switched it up there, threw in that short serve. The last three serves went deep, forcing that lineup to go back onto the end line, and Coach Megan recognized it to force them to move forward with that short serve.
Mila's got a good rally going right now. Another block on the right side. Caitlin with an amazing kill.
And Ratisha, I believe that's our biggest lead, Troy Warriors' biggest lead of the set so far, starting from 10-10 earlier this set.
Yes. Our Warriors are really picking it up right now.
They really are, and let's see if they can capitalize coming out of the timeout.
Every time Coach Megan calls a timeout, something great happens. She has great pep talks.
She really is a motivator.
Yes.
Coach Megan is Coach Goals. Ratisha, tell me the best memory you have of your season thus far.
Ooh, probably tonight, winning against Sunny, who we lost to last game. That was a big victory. I think we really needed that one.
Very few times do you get a second opportunity at playing an opponent, and when it does happen and you happen to get that win, there is nothing sweeter.
Yes, so far our Frost team and our JV team have won. So if varsity wins tonight, we can have another clean sweep. This is set point for Troy right here. Straight up by Crystal. Caitlin sends over a free ball.
Ooh, causes panic on the other side of the net. Oh, hit him with the crossbody again. Manages to squeeze it through that seam in the block and scores a point on it.
Caitlin picks up the serve.
It's a
on
little
the
too
right
low.
side. Ooh. Crystal with the tip over the net. Free ball sent over by Sunny, picked up by Andy. Caitlin with another swing.
Gonna send the free ball over. Oh,
Caitlin with the monster kill from the outside once again to conclude our second set.
Letitia, does your mascot have a name?
I don't know. I feel like I should know. That's not good.
You're a junior, right?
Yes, I am.
My goodness, you really should know.
Well, we had COVID in between, so I mean, I don't know if it really counts.
You're right, you're right.
This is my first full year of high school in person.
No way, you're not kidding.
Yes. So,
Let's
This-
just be happy the marquee doesn't say Happy New Year 2019 anymore.
oh yeah, definitely. That was interesting.
I don't think any of us would like to relive that year.
Oh no. No, that was tough. So, what do you think our chances are in CIF this year?
It's hard to say. I don't know what the division looks like. This is my first year in this division. I believe Troy Volleyball is in Division 4.
Yes.
Not too long ago, Troy was ranked number 9th of all the teams in Southern Section Division 9. And recently, they are no longer in that position. So based on those seedings, I would say that Troy Warriors have a really good shot at making it to at least the quarterfinals, if not semifinals of CIF. But it's really going to come down to, can they fix those little mistakes? Can they capitalize on those free balls that come over and put them down into the floor? And really find those rallies that get them in long runs to close games out early, because that CIF grind is really brutal.
Yeah. I remember my freshman year we had the CIF games. Some of them were hosted here at Troy, and it was crazy. Some of those teams are, I mean, everyone works so hard, and at the end of the day, it's just who can make less errors.
It really is just like the playoffs of high school sports. You know, you look at league, and it comes down to the end like this, where Troy and La Habra are going to be playing for the league championship if La Habra continues their run. But at the end of the day, everyone wants that ring. So I think there's more at stake once you step into the CIF realm.
Definitely. So today we're playing Sunny. Monday we are playing Fullerton at an away game. And then Wednesday is our last season game against La Habra.
And if everything continues as is, Troy Warriors are set to be the league champions of this league.
Yes.
And that would earn them a home seat for the first round of CIF.
That's good. I feel like it's always better to play at home because you can have more people come out and support you. And the energy in the gym is just much better.
Agreed. And you have to consider that the southern section is kind of big. A few years ago, I attended the first CIF match for Troy as an observer, and they played at Awanda, a high school in Redlands. So the commute is about 2 hours,
Oh man.
and that commute really can take a toll on you physically and mentally.
Yeah.
So going into those kind of games makes it really difficult for the away team. And could be really nice for the home team having that advantage.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I mean, having that much time alone on a bus, just with your thoughts, that can definitely psych you out. And we have everyone back on the court again for the start of the third set. Kaylee Beechler sends over a great serve. And the hit goes through the seams.
And lands just in front of the libero.
Our starting lineup is the same as it has been the past two sets. And Kaylee with the great up. Mila sets Kaylee a pipe ball, picked up by Sunny. Mila and Omaima great block. And Caitlin taking advantage of the overpass with an amazing kill. And now we have the middle substituting, so we had Omaima run out and Crystal came in, and Andy is on the end line now. Ooh, Riley.
Gonna send a free ball over.
Great up by Riley. Ooh, another great swing by Caitlin.
Ooh, and Sunny Hills gets called on the net. Seems to be the middle got called, number 18.
And that's the same thing as the court awareness in the back row. You have to be aware of how far you are from the net, and you just have to be balanced. Sunny Hills middle. Kaylee with the pipe row attack. And Sunny Hills middle scores on the back one.
And that ball was set to go out. Riley Yo really lost her footing there. Tried to go for the attack, wasn't able to connect. And Sunny Hills Lancers get a point on the unforced error.
Have number 3 on Sunny's side serving the ball. Kaylee Beachler with another pipe row attack. Ooh, Crystal folds, trying to pick the ball up. Crystal did a backflip one time. And Caitlin hits the antenna, trying to kick the ball in. So coach, what happens when the ball hits the antenna?
It's automatically out. It's considered out of the court, so the play is instantly dead.
Yes. And Sunny Hill serves the ball into the net.
And I'll repeat my earlier statement, Ratisha. If either team can't find a run on that serving end, it really is tough to come out on top. You recognize that last set we were going 1-for-1 until we got our service run and managed to pull away. So let's see if either team can pick it up on the serving end to get this game going for them.
Definitely. Mila had a great serve right then. Great up by Caitlin on the tip. Janae swings and gets blocked, but there's a great cover by Kaylee. And Caitlin with the kill down the line. You know, on our game versus Sonora the other day, Caitlin actually hit someone in the face. And she fell to her feet, which it looked painful, but that just shows you how strong her hits are.
Yeah, and let's be happy it didn't give her a concussion.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I've seen a lot worse with a lot less.
I mean, we had Kayla Kim on JV give someone a concussion during one of our preseason tournaments.
This year?
Her serve, yeah. Kayla has a really strong serve, so it hit the girl in the head, and then she was out for the rest of the game. Caitlin with an attack from the right side. Andy with the great up. Crystal with the tip to the sideline.
And Ratisha, you'll recognize there that once that middle comes up, that outside and middle blocker have to come up with her. Crystal recognized that both the blocks are up, leaving that left front area 4 area exposed, making it a nice, easy tip to earn herself that point.
Caitlin with an ace. Caitlin has a top spin serve, right?
It's somewhat of a combination. I think that she does it really well moving up and hitting that ball at a downward trajectory, which makes it really hard to receive when she connects well with it.
Gotcha. Another great serve by Caitlin, saved by Sunny Zubero. Andy sets a great ball. Unfortunately, Crystal taps it into the net, but she's going to get it back right here. And we have Alicia Lee coming in for Caitlin Mickle on the back row. And now we have Sunny Hills back on the serving end. And Sunny Hills sends it out. So it looks like this set, Sunny's the one that's having some trouble with the serving.
It does, and it looks like that player was trying to go down the line to make that pass or take it off her right shoulder. Really trying to force that, that defense out of system. Didn't quite manage to get it in play.
And now we have Grace Seasman on the end line. This is Grace's first time in the game tonight. Unfortunately, into the net.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to find your footing when you come into the game like that in the middle of a set. You know, it's been some time since warm-up. Player cools down a little bit. Adrenaline is high.
Definitely.
Grace seems to keep her head held high, though. She'll get it the next time around.
Yes. And Andy with the great up. Mila sets a beautiful set to Kaylee. And Sunny gets a kill off of Janae and Omima's hands.
And again, really taking advantage of those high hands.
Janae with a swing from the right side across the court. And Omima tips the overpass over. Kaylee with a great swing off of the blocker's hands with a kill.
And blockers on both sides really struggling to hit that press over the net. For our viewers who aren't familiar with volleyball, when your hands go straight up, it really causes the ball to stay on your side. The technique is to push all the way over.
And now we have Riley Yo with the great ace. Riley is also a senior this year, and this is her 3rd year on varsity. Alicia with the great up, set to Omima. Riley with a great cover off of the block. Kaylee with another swing.
An unfortunate error by the setter on Sunny Hill's side.
And Riley is back on the end line.
There it is.
Right over the net, trickles right over. Those ones, I mean, you can't really read those. Those are hard.
Unless you're on the net and you're looking at that serve, there's just really nothing you can do.
Yes. Riley with another good serve. Sunny Hill's outside, roll shots it, and Riley shrinks it. It's a little bit of miscommunication, I think, right there. And see, that's where I think Alicia should have grabbed that ball, and Riley should have pulled up for the short ball. And we have Omima running a 1 right now. A 1 set is a faster middle set, right?
One set is a faster middle set. It's typically lower to the net. The idea is that you want to get that ball over the net line before the block comes up. So your middle recognizes that it's coming and you swing before that block comes up. Blocker was unfortunately there, recognized it, and went up with Omima, managing to get that block on her.
And we have Kaylee with the great serve. And Sunny Hill's middle sends over a free ball. And Mila tips it over the net, and she scores off of it.
Yeah, and in those situations, it's really nothing you could do. Our passer sent a tight ball to the net. With Mila being up at the net, her only option was to send it over. And since that defense wasn't ready for that play, it managed to hit the floor.
And Mila was front row in that play, which meant that she was able to jump in front of the 10-foot line and send the ball over.
Correct. Once that player is front row, she is allowed to contact the ball once it's above the net line. Had she been back row, that ball really needs to stay on our end. Otherwise, it's instantly lost point and gets called for a back row attack.
So for the middles, so the middles can run ones. What are some other options for them?
You'll recognize on both sides that the middles are going to be trying to run what's called a slide ball. When there is a setter on the right side of the net, that means there's nobody there to get in her way. So they're going to run a flat, sort of like endless looking ball that just looks like it's going endlessly to the end of the court. The middle's going to try to chase that down and come off of 1 foot, which is different from volleyball when we jump with 2 feet, and try to hit cross court. You'll recognize Sunny Hills does it very well. Troy's trying to integrate it into their offense. You'll see it from time to time. Right now might be the situation with our setter up at the net.
And Kaylee sends the ball over with another ace for her.
You might also see a 3-ball coming out of the middle. The 3-ball is essentially a 1-ball, but they push it somewhere in between the outside of the left antenna and the middle of the court.
And that's also when it's really important for the setter to communicate who they're setting, because there's also multiple kinds of outside sets that they can set.
Absolutely, and one of the strategies that you like to go for, and you'll see the Troy offense do this a few times, is the middle will come up for a 3-ball. That 4-ball, Caitlin Mickle, will come up, and you really don't know who to block, so you have to take your best judgment, and sometimes it'll cause no block to be out for Caitlin, creating an opportunity.
Yeah, the middles provide great distractions. And Sunny Hills gets a kill off of Katie Beechler's hands. And our mascot is back now in the audience. And Sunny Hills sends over a serve. Barely picked up by Riley. And we send over a 3-ball. Another 3-ball is sent over.
And Caitlin Mickle recognizes there that the entire shift of the court is coming onto that right side. She's able to cut it back across the court, right inside that 10-foot line. You'll see her do it there when she comes up for this swing.
And Andy sends the ball into the net.
Ratisha, I feel as if we should give your mascot a name.
Okay. What would you like to name our mascot?
What's he look like to you?
I feel like there is a name. I'm gonna find it.
Great touch by Riley Yo.
Well, we are the Troy Warriors, so maybe it's just a warrior.
I'm thinking like Winnie the Warrior.
Winnie the Warrior. That sounds good. When I think of Winnie, I think of Winnie the Pooh. And now we have Mila Domingo on the end line. Mila with a great serve over the net. And Sunny Hill's middle attacks. Mila picks it up. And Janae with a kill off of the block.
And again, we've seen this time and time again. Janae's really swinging at those high hands. Block comes up with their hands. You'll notice they're not pressing over the net. They're just going straight up. Once that happens, if that ball is hit hard enough, it's just going to ricochet back onto their side of the court.
And Mila has a good deep serve this time. Mila really knows how to switch it up. And Mila sends it to Caitlin with another kill down the line.
And that strategy there, Ratisha, is what we call hitting the ball very hard.
Very hard, yes. I mean, look at that. That's terrifying if I was on the other side of that.
And the only way to stop that is by getting the timing right, being up at the same time, and hoping that your block is strong enough to push that back over. But unfortunately, Caitlin Mickle powered that through.
Caitlin has 2 D2 offers, I think, right now for colleges. She's definitely going to have a bright future ahead of her. I mean, she's 6'1", I believe. She's built for volleyball.
Definitely.
And you can hear the audience cheering right now, and you can see the camera shaking because there's so much energy in the gym right now. Everyone's going crazy.
Oh yeah, and you can definitely see it taking a toll on the Sunny Hills cheering side.
Yes.
It is almost silent over there.
Especially as Troy's starting to gain a lead. They're getting quieter by the minute.
Coming out from this timeout, I think Sunny Hills is really looking to try to keep the Troy Warriors on their toes. A lot of these balls have been very inconsistent in where they're being hit. So the technique is to keep them guessing, keep them moving, and keep them out of system.
And Mila sends over a serve out, giving the Lancers a chance to come back.
Coach Amanda getting them with the coach's point.
And Sunny sends over another serve, picked up by Andy Rodell. And Mila sends it to Caitlin on the right side. And Sunny's outside hits the ball out.
And the Lancers just can't seem to find the inside of the court. I think their best option right now is to minimize their errors, keep their swing simple. It looks like they're going for a hard-driven attack each time, but sometimes that's just not the technique.
I will say, though, that the Lancers have had some great plays on their defense. They're really scrappy with the ball, and they know how to get it over.
Definitely, and it's part of the great culture that Coach Amanda instills in her players there at Sunny Hills.
And now a double is called on Sunny Hills setter. What's a double, Coach?
Correct. When the ball slips out of the hands, you can see the rotation on it. Instantly, that ref is going to call a double contact.
Yes.
Crystal Smalls called for a net violation. Went up a little too early, got a little overzealous, and just grazed the top of the net, fighting for that 50-50 ball.
We can also be called for reaching over the net, right?
Correct. If the ball isn't over the plane of the net, meaning it is not, any part of the ball is not over the net line, you cannot touch the ball.
And Sunny Hills sends a serve into the net.
That's how we avoid freak athletes and freak human beings with long arms from just dominating everybody and
Yes.
reaching completely over the net before the ball has even crossed the plane.
Yeah, it's happened a couple of times before, and you just have to stand underneath it and hope for the best.
That's when you just close your eyes and hope for the best, as you said.
And Grace Seasman sends over a great serve. Unfortunately, the ball goes in between the seams, but that was a great hit on Sunny's side.
And Sunny does a really good job of really aiming for those deep corners. You'll recognize there that swinger went into that right back area. There's nobody there in between the left back and middle back defense, making it very hard to pick up unless you're able to get the read on it early.
Yeah, I think that was the middle who hit that, and middles are really hard to read, I think, especially because there's only one block up most of the time.
And there's that play I called earlier. Our passer hit that ball tight of the net. Mila tried to go up and save it. Unfortunately, she only grazed it. Ball went over, got called for the back row attack.
Yes. And Janae with the swing, a little bit out on the deep corner.
Lancers finding their way back into this game.
Yes, slowly but surely. And Kaylee with the great up. Omaima with a great kill from the middle on the one set.
Typically, the strategy you go for is when you see those great passes, you want to make sure you get your middle involved. Helps keep the offense guessing. You'll see Omaima sprint towards that ball there on that one pass, hitting that right back deep corner and capitalizing with the kill.
And what's really important for that is a setter and middle connection. That's really something that they just have to keep working at.
Absolutely, and you'll be surprised how difficult it is. It looks like the ball just goes barely over the net line, and that should be easy because it's not going very far. But the technique involved to do that requires a lot of chemistry between the two individuals.
And Riley sends the ball into the net on the serve, and we're on the receive side, and Sunny now sends the ball out on the serve. 2 more points here, and we stay undefeated in league so far.
And this is a big turnaround from the first game with Sunny Hills. Troy Warriors barely squeaking out a 5-game series. Looks like they might be closing out in 3 here.
And Omaima goes up for the block. Unfortunately, it is mistimed, and Sunny gets the kill. Timing is super important for those blocks, especially if it's a single block. You just have to be right in front of them and just get up.
And a lot of it is recognizing how the other player is moving it well. You want to put the correct amount of pressure as that player is trying to push it over so you can send it right back and there's no ricochet on the ball, making it end up on your side by accident.
Yes, definitely. And Kaylee with the great up on the serve. Caitlin with an across the body kill.
And I think she recognized up top there that she wasn't going to get that deep angle ball that she wanted to hit. Try to cut it back the other direction. Luckily for her, that miss hit went exactly where she wanted it. Lance just couldn't get a hand on it, and we got a point in the process.
And Andy sends the ball into the net. It's match point right now for the Warriors. And number 3 on Sunny's side sends over the ball, and Riley shanks it. Sunny's making their way back. They're not letting up.
And this was their last hope for an opportunity for a point. Why would they?
Is the call being turned?
Oh, it looks like Troy Warriors earned a point. What was it for? Oh, out of rotation play.
Ooh.
It is. It looks like Sunny Hills did not line their defense properly, causing an out of rotation play, meaning someone was standing in the wrong spot. Once that serve is hit, it's instantly a lost point for that team.
And that was a great way to end the game. So thank you, Coach Tony, for being on our show tonight.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It's been a great pleasure being able to be on this end of the seat.
Yes, of course. And make sure you guys tune in next game to Troy Omnia Broadcasts.
Have a great night, y'all.